Hey, welcome to the first episode of Generic's podcast. I'm your host, It's Generic, and this episode will be about our childhood crushes. I have my co-host Anya White and Towne with me today. On it, you'll hear about our crazy or certainly favorable taste for our varied crushes growing up, whether they are from our favorite TV show, anime, movies, cartoon shows, and etc., etc. You should listen if you are wanting to feel nostalgic about the shows and movies we will talk about and possibly agree with our taste. The reason we will talk about childhood crushes is for entertainment purposes, of course, but to also inform you of our taste and how it shapes people into who they are and what they like. Even some research has been done on certain types of people. Like me, for instance, I like strong women or women that can kick my ass, like a man named Spike Spiegel once said. But I also like older women. It kind of led me into liking a little bit of both, or somewhere in between. This was because of how sweet and strong my grandma was, and my mom is. Even so, the research is not 100% solid. You could be a person that likes all the above and females are males, so the research doesn't really matter, or it's not really correct. Our taste enough would be interesting enough for anyone listening. Someone like Emmy Richu, who has made childhood crushes before, has made several of these, and a lot of people love it so far. But most of the point of childhood crushes was to really reflect and have nostalgia about the past. So anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start off with, I want to start off with human crushes at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, let me tell you, Desperate Housewives.
I haven't seen Desperate Housewives. Isn't that? I thought that was like the old lady. No, that's the Golden Girls.
No, that's a different one. But let me tell you, Desperate Housewives was this detective. It was like a murder mystery detective thing.
Oh, I'd be
and
really
it all
concerned
had to
if
do
it
with
was the
like
old
wives
ladies.
and their husbands and their children too.
Oh, you've shown me the first episode of that show.
Was wild, but bro,
where she like murders her husband.
Yeah, or no, she kills herself in that movie, but
Oh.
or in that show. But it was so good. But the one I loved really was the Hispanic chick, Eva Longoria, bro. Oh, she was just so beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of the lady that takes the blender back from her house.
Let me tell you, if you watch it forever, it's gonna get wild.
God, I don't even know if I had any human crushes as a kid. Did I have like?
If you had like one.
Oh, you know what? Johnny Depp from Sweeney Todd.
You know that's fair. I've heard a lot from like Jack Sparrow and the others.
We gotta let him back in.
All right, let me. We're gonna invite someone really quick. They're just gonna be spectating here. All right, with us is Nem. She's just gonna chill here.
So, yeah, I did. I think the only human being that I had a crush on as a kid that I remember was Johnny Depp, specifically in the movie Sweeney Todd, because I was a horrible, morbid 4-year-old who really loved that movie where he just murders everybody all the time, including his love interest.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't seen like Pirates of the Caribbean or something like that.
Oh, I have, but I had specifically a crush on. But in
like,
Pirates of
Will
the Caribbean,
Turner?
he doesn't sing.
Oh, okay. So
No,
that's
I
why
didn't like Will Turner. I liked Jack Sparrow.
I prefer Jack Sparrow.
I like
the criminal pirate.
that chaotic, crazy man.
Let me tell you, Johnny Depp is pretty cool though. He's a good man.
Well, we don't know about that. There was recent court cases and such, but he was particularly when I was a child. He was my favorite.
So do you like older men by any chance? Like,
how'd you guess?
let me tell you, my sister is the same way.
No, yeah, Pedro Pascal has been on the brain recently.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal
and
Mandalorian.
It's
and
not
also Joe.
Yeah, it's not a childhood crush, but currently I'm really obsessed with Stolas from Hell of a Boss. He's a cartoon character.
Yeah,
and he is canonically, I think he's probably like mid 30s, early 40s. He's got like a 17-year-old daughter.
For me, it has been Hotel. Like I watched this when I was like 13 or 14.
Oh yeah,
I was in childhood crush.
I've seen the pilot to that show.
Yeah, let me tell you who my favorite was. My childhood crush, bro, was Cherry Bomb.
Cherry Bomb?
Yo, bro, Cherry Bomb was fire.
I like what's Angel Dust.
Yeah, Angel Dust is pretty cool.
Man's has got
Man's got drip.
Man's got shapes, definitely.
All right, so now we got into the cartoon aspect, so let's just keep going in the cartoon aspect then.
Raven from Teen Titans, always.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Beast Boy from Teen Titans.
Beast Boy. Yeah.
Cyborg from Teen Titans.
You know, every character in that show.
Yeah, they're all hot. It's
Bro, let me tell you, Blackfire and Raven were my types.
That's very. So you like purple, I guess.
I like purple, bro. Purple is my favorite color, so that's probably why I like them.
Didn't you say you like I absolutely hated Dora as a kid, but
Yeah.
I definitely had a crush for a little while on Diego.
If
But
it was Boots, I would laugh.
it's not
Yo,
Boots.
Boots.
I shouldn't say in the podcast that I'm a furry, but no, but I absolutely despised Dora, so I got over my Diego crush really quick because I refused to watch anything that had to do with Dora because I just hated her.
I understand.
I honestly,
I don't know if I know the letter C.
yeah, you brought up Steven Universe earlier, but I feel like that doesn't really count as a childhood crush for me because I was like, I guess 13 is childhood,
Yeah,
but
that's how I said through ages 4 through 18. So
yeah,
anything in that range is childhood crushes.
Whenever I was in like middle school, I loved to hate Steven Universe, so I didn't really have a crush on many of the characters, but I did like Garnet, because mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry.
But bro, for me it was like Amethyst and Blue Diamond, bro. Blue Diamond gave that mommy energy hard. I was like, yo, I kind of feel it. I feel some type of way with Blue.
13-year-old me shaking in my boots.
I was like, oh god, yo, it's Blue Diamond. She big lady. I like her. She big lady. I like
All
her.
I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman.
A giant woman.
That definitely translated into my current interest.
Yo, let me tell you, Steven Universe had a banging soundtrack.
Oh, of course. I really, this is so off topic. I have a vendetta against the creator of Steven Universe, Rebecca Sugar, because she just was the cause of like very lazy.
Yeah, very lazy.
The animation style is very the characters have no significant like.
It wasn't too bad considering, but I'd say like towards the end, I think her story writing kind of whack.
Yeah, they really drew it out, and also in the span of like 6 seasons, the character models consistently change from frame to frame.
Yeah.
Too. Like you're supposed to in an actual animation, like one that you're taking seriously, you're supposed to have a character design that shows how tall they are in reference to each other and how like wide they are and all of that and like their sizes. Steven Universe did not do that. Pearl is very consistently either taller or the same height as or
just
half the height of like Garnet, and
I think Amethyst was the only one that really changed.
Amethyst changed constantly, but it's very consistently you can go from one frame to the next and see that Pearl just changes height constantly.
Yeah.
And also like her face changes and it's just
it's kind of weird.
It is very unprofessional. So I have like a bit of a vendetta against the creator of that show because she did a bad, and also the 6-month hiatuses in between like spans of 5 episodes that would just be filler the whole time.
Yeah, I had a real problem with this. Like, man, I want to get to I kind of want to see what more of the story is.
Hey guys,
let me go back to a crush.
Hey guys, maybe show us what's happening in the space alien war that's going on. And it's like, but you want to see these people who own a pizza shop and their civil dispute with the next door donut shop? Like, don't you want to see that instead of the galactic
I think it was like the
war?
fish pizza place too. It was like...
Yeah, it's the fish pizza place. I had I had this when I was a little kid. Nobody's gonna understand what I'm talking about. But when I was a little kid, we had this DVD called like the Laurie Berkner Band.
Ooh.
And it was this lady and her like little band that she had, and they wrote songs for kids and had like little kids do the little music videos for the songs.
Yeah.
But it was just these cute little lullabies, and I definitely think I had a very early crush on Laurie Berkner herself. She was just this pretty like curly-haired brunette lady. And she would just sing about like dinosaurs and like brushing your teeth, and
so I was like, oh, my love, come for me.
Yeah, it was like a mixture. I feel like a lot of people have this. It was like a mixture of a crush and also I want you to be my mom. Like,
I want you to be my mother, please.
Please, but also pretty lady.
My
parents knew pretty. I like came out as gay to my parents in like 6th grade, and my mom was just like, we know.
We just know.
She was like, you were literally obsessed with like the lady from Corpse Bride.
Yeah, the lady from Corpse Bride was cool. I ain't gonna lie.
You would watch Barbie movies on repeat and sing all of the songs. Even to this day, I'm almost 20. I know pretty much every lyric to any Barbie song. I could sing them right now.
Speaking of more cartoon crushes. I fell in love with Bee from Bee and Puppy Cat.
Bee from Bee and Puppy Cat? I don't have a crush on her because she's me.
She's just me. But let me tell you, I loved her. She was like, I love this girl. I need her in my life.
They just make her so adorable and like
Like she's just realistic.
She's got very manic pixie dream girl. She's kind of very autistic coded, which you just gotta love.
Yeah, but I love that aspect of her. She's just so cool.
Just a little, and also she's a cyborg, which is just, you
which
can't
is
beat
even
that.
better. I'm like, yo, that's so cool.
Yeah,
I didn't expect the twist of that show at all. Like,
but it's
so
good.
Whoa, that was so cool.
Yeah, just I think I definitely I didn't watch that show. I watched that show when I was pretty young, but then I consistently go back and rewatch it. I absolutely adore. B has a love interest that's not Deckard.
Oh, it's not Deckard?
No. She has a love. Apparently, there was a prior relationship that she had with the character. I can't remember his name, but it's one of Deckard's brothers, and they actually used to live together canonically. They lived in the apartment together, and he moved out. Yikes. And they were either very close or they were together when they lived in the apartment. And
it wasn't exactly clear.
No, not particularly. But if you watch the new seasons of Bee and Puppycat, you can kind of they have chemistry. It's very and there's pictures in her phone of them together and stuff. I also really loved the prince that Puppycat turns into, because
as soon as I saw him, I was like, that's someone B would like.
Oh, absolutely. No, he's so I have such an obsession currently, but also always have, with just very princely or knightly characters. Oh, you know what? One of my very the first anime I ever watched.
Oh, let's get into anime territory now.
Let's get into anime.
Yo.
The first anime I ever watched was Princess Tutu.
Yo, okay.
And it came out in 2002, and it's 2 seasons that are each 13 episodes. There's a character who is a knight in it. His name is Fakir. I actually just recently did some fan art of him because I've been getting back into Princess Tutu.
Yo.
But he was absolutely he shaped my what archetype I find attractive in a character, because if you think about it, some of my favorite characters, Link from Legend of Zelda, he's a knight. Fakir, he's a knight.
Yo, let me tell you, Twilight Zelda was my she was fine. And also Breath of the Wild.
Twilight, yeah, absolutely.
Breath of the Wild and Twilight. Oh.
Pretty much every Link, I love all of them. Obviously not the. I hated playing Ocarina of Time because I think that his every time you roll, he makes that one repetitive noise and it's really annoying. Yeah, it's awful.
What about Dark Link? Did you like him?
Oh, I love Dark Link. I was Dark Link for Halloween a couple years ago.
Link. I was like, yo, I want to play as Dark Link.
Yeah, but I just absolutely adore knight characters, and Puppycat looks like a knight to me, or like a prince type. And also, I've been playing Genshin Impact recently, and there's a lot of very
so you like the knight aspect
very
way more.
knightly, princely boys, and I'm obsessed with one character in particular named Albedo, and he's very he wears a little cloak, and he's got his little drawing pad, and his hair looks a lot like Link from Zelda, and I think that's probably where it comes from, honestly.
Okay. So let me tell you straight up, I wanted to bring Dragon Ball into the mix. All right, let me tell you straight up. I liked Bulma.
Bulma, absolutely.
Bro, Bulma 100%. But Chi-Chi kind of made me feel some type of way as well. But I gotta say Bulma straight up.
I had very much bi energy when I was a kid, so I was interested in both Bulma and that guy with the black hair that she kind of.
Oh, Vegeta.
I have no idea. The only bit of Dragon Ball that I've seen, I when I was very little, I had a Dragon Ball DVD that I would watch over and over. And it was when Goku had a monkey tail, and he was a little kid.
Oh, Yamcha.
Was it the guy with the black hair?
Yeah.
Yes, Yamcha. I was interested. Yes, absolutely. I was interested in both Bulma and Yamcha as a kid.
Hey man, Yamcha was fair game though. Too bad he got messed up in the entire DBZ series, bro.
Yeah, I had
he's been taking L after L after L.
This is super niche, but there's this movie called 9.
Ooh, I think I remember that.
It's about these little rag dolls that have this guy's soul imbued into them, and they're living in a post-apocalyptic world. I had an interest in the main character of that, the number 9, and there was a bunch of other my mom collected DVDs, so I still to this day have a hallway in my house that's just, it's got these shelves on it, and it's covered in, I think last time we counted it was 830 DVDs.
Wow.
Because of just my mom's collection. And there was a lot of these kids movies that we had that I feel like some people haven't seen. I really liked I didn't have any crushes from this movie, but we had Fern Gully and Dalgo or Delgo.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it was a movie about like these alien guys. I was really interested in the main character
aliens,
of
bro.
Delgo or Dalgo.
They were too much for now.
The main character of the movie, Delgo, has kind of a young, spunky prince vibe to him. Just fits right in with the archetype.
It's like another version of Naruto at the very least.
It was like, there was also this other movie. I can't remember the name of it. There's Arthur and the Invisibles, which is very similar. I loved Arthur from Arthur and the Invisibles. Just instantly crush on anybody who has white hair, obviously.
Like Akashi or Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen.
I have not seen Jujutsu Kaisen, but
you have to. Like you'd love Gojo. He got pretty blue eyes.
Heck yeah. I can't remember the name of this one movie, but it's about this girl who her dad studies like fairies, and she meets the fairies, and like she gets mad at him because she thinks he's going crazy, but then she actually ends up, getting involved, and she gets shrunk and has to save the fairy society, and she falls in love with one of the guys, and he is a knight of the fairy like order, and she falls in love with him. I love that character. He's so cute. He wears leaf armor.
Yo, leaf armor?
Yeah, I gotta find what movie that is.
Oh.
Epic. It's called
Epic. Yeah, Epic is a good movie.
The Spectator spoke.
The Spectator spoke. But
the movie is called Epic. It's very good. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I watched Epic. It was really good.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what you were talking about at first. I'm like, it sounds familiar. And I'm like, Epic, leaf armor? Oh, that makes sense now.
Yeah, and there's like these cool like infected bugs that just kill everything.
I thought it was awesome. Okay, so let me tell you another one of my childhood crushes. So this show came out when I was still in high school, and it was still a great thing for me. I watched something called Black Clover. It was about
I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's like this magic thing where this kid has no magic, but everyone else does, and he gets this grimoire, which is full of anti-magic. But let me tell you, some of the women in there are so cool looking, like Vanessa. She's a witch.
Hell yeah.
And she just looks phenomenal.
Am I allowed to cuss? I said hell.
Yeah, hell's fine. Just
Okay,
anything
cool.
outside that range might be better.
All right, I don't usually do stuff outside that range.
Yeah. But yeah, let me tell you, like Vanessa was.
I did accidentally drop the F-bomb live one time, but luckily the the volume was turned down.
Yeah, so I can't hear it quite.
No, yeah, Carolyn did yell at me though. Yeah, I had a couple. I watched so many anime when I was younger that I fully lose track. I think it's probably got to be over 200.
Bro, recently I watched My Hero Academia.
I still haven't watched that.
Let me tell you, I finished the series, bro. Let me tell you, the three adult women I love in that show were Midnight, Murako, and Lady Nagant. Because, bro, I was like, yo, my queen.
I liked Fairy Tail.
Yo, Fairy Tail was pretty good.
I had a crush on Lucy.
Yeah.
And also Natsu.
Yo, let me tell you.
Also Gajiel.
I had a crush on Urza, clearly.
Oh, of course Urza. But
Yeah,
she's definitely not quite my type, but I would have I don't think she's particularly my type, but I admired her a lot.
Yeah, admire her, yeah. Because I like that of her. But I was going to say Mira Jane.
Ooh, Mira Jane. I wanted to be Mira Jane.
Mira Jane was just it, bro. I want Kana. Let me tell you, Kana.
Kana? I can't remember who that was.
Kana was the one that drank booze.
Oh, she was always drunk. Yes.
Yeah, she was beautiful though.
She was
kind of smoking though.
She had a very neutral design compared to other anime characters.
Yeah, but I was like, that's kind of fair. I do like it sometimes.
Very rarely do they give anime characters brown hair.
How far did you get into Fairy Tail? I got
to season 7, and then I fully lost track of where I was.
Do you know who Gildarts is?
Gildarts, yes, I do.
Do you like the dad energy he gives off?
I think I remember liking that character. I liked one of the ones that I definitely had a crush on later into the series was the Jalal.
Oh yeah, Jalal's fair game.
But he was almost a little bit too edgy for me though.
I mean, there's two versions of him. One is just Mystigan, and one that's just Jalal.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot.
You can fall in love with the Mystigan one.
Yeah, I liked the good boy.
I liked the good boy, not the other one. That one's a piece of crap.
I'm not into bad boy archetypes. I'm definitely more into
Good, you're not into Sasuke or Itachi. One murdered his entire family. One just hates everybody.
I'm definitely more into the what is it?
The good-natured good boys.
Good-natured hero type.
I'm about to say dummy, stupid.
What is it? I forget. There's a word, but it's like the hero that is always very optimistic.
I was gonna say the himbo.
No, not quite. Well,
I think you'd like Gentle Criminal from MHA because
Maybe.
let me tell you, Gentle Criminal, he's like 34 years old, but he looks like an old man.
Mhm.
But he's like, oh, go fetch me a cup of tea, please. I'm just so fantastic.
Okay, I say I don't quite like the bad boy archetype, but I will say I'm obsessed with the character Stolas from Hell of a Boss.
Yeah.
But
he's not exactly bad.
But I want to be Stolas.
So the characters you love, you just want
the character I want to be Stolas. I think he's very gender for me, like with the whole, like I want to be him. But I think the character that I like crush on from Hell of a Boss is definitely Blitz.
Yeah. I could see that definitely.
I don't.
Blitz is cool.
I don't like the bad boy archetype, but Blitz is like.
He's just like chaotic.
He's got like soft moments that are enough for me to be like, oh, there's a.
I think he's like chaotic.
There's a shell to crack here.
It's like chaotic, neutral, and good at the same time.
Well, yeah, he like I don't know if I like a bad boy character, he's gotta be like.
He's gotta have soft moments.
That's the same thing with like Fakir in Princess Tutu. He is very like hard and like very. He's kind of cruel at the beginning, but he like
Gagio. Like I understand why you like him.
They're shown to be really sensitive.
But I don't know if you've watched Fairy Tail. If it's okay for me to spoil you on it. So spoilers if you are still in between Fairy Tail, anyone. But
the show that came out 20 years ago.
Yeah, if you still haven't caught up. But Gagio actually marries Levy.
Yeah,
has a child with him.
I got to that season, I think.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I'm so happy for my boy.
Well, I didn't see them have a child, but I did see them together.
Yeah, they're married now.
Oh,
they have a child now.
And I know that,
I was like, yeah, my boy's got a child.
Urza and Jalal were always the pair.
Yeah, but they're no longer, they can't be together, apparently.
Oh, no? I bet he died or something?
No, he's still alive. They just don't want to be together.
Oh, where, I guess. What is it? And then, Gagio and Levy.
Wait. I got one.
Who is with Gray?
Gray,
Julia.
Oh, Julia. Julia was, I loved her. She was
Juvia, I think.
Juvia.
Yeah, Juvia.
Juvia was bad. I loved her.
Yeah, she was a bad character that got turned. What were you gonna say though?
I was gonna say she was a bad bee. I loved Juvia, but I just remembered Urza's mom. I was like, yo, Urza's
I don't
mom.
remember Urza's mom.
Oh, you don't remember, bro? She was like, Urza's mom was something else. Like she I'm gonna stay straight up. She was incredibly hot. Like
nice.
Not even gonna lie. Like her name was Irene Belsirion. And
Irene.
Bro, like she was.
Ooh, I like the braids.
But she looked just. I could just say straight up, she looked fine.
We're at 20 minutes. Nice.
Yeah, we're at the 20 minutes.
I fully turned the monitor to look at it myself.
But yeah, like she was very pretty, bro.
Yeah, she's cool. I don't remember seeing her in the show. I don't think I got to that part.
Yeah. Oh, well, if you've seen Gagio a lot with Levy, then you should have seen her around. But it was around the end of the season.
I watched this when I was 10, so I do not remember most of it.
I officially finished it when I was like 14, so I finished it entirely.
My favorite character was always Lucy. I thought she was pretty. I thought she was smart. I loved her.
I liked Levy a lot. She was very smart and cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Levy, I liked the blue hair, but I don't know, something about Lucy. I think it was because there was enough like fan service, and I was like a small gay 10-year-old. So
I was like, yes, I like.
It's just very interested
my
in
wife,
Lucy.
hello, fan service, hello, my ultimate wife.
Yeah, I definitely like. Oh God, there's so much. I watched Black Butler when I was really, really young, which is definitely not an anime you should watch when you're 9.
When you're very young.
But, I watched it, and I was always like. First of all, CL, obviously, the main character.
But what about Sebastian?
No, I didn't.
Not Sebastian?
I thought he was really cool. Like, I really liked...
Yeah, like his voice actor, I know who he is, and he's a cool guy.
I thought that the character Sebastian was really cool, but I didn't crush on him. I loved Elizabeth, CL's fiance.
Yeah, that's very fair. She is very pretty.
Yeah, especially in one of the OVAs, the Book of Atlantic. She's so cool. Yeah. She just like... She's been so ditzy the entire show, and then she just reveals herself to be like a total
like just cool, like
very cool
lady.
Girl. I can't cuss.
But like she was so cool, honestly. Like
yeah, she just whips out a sword and just starts
fighting people,
destroying everything.
Where's this lady in my life?
Yeah, and she's doing it all in a cute dress and heels. So
let me tell you straight up, I got one. Final Fantasy Tifa.
Ooh yeah.
Oh bro, there was another one, the mechanic girl. And bro,
I,
she,
I,
I,
I feel so behind. I know I've seen
bro,
hundreds of
but,
anime, and I feel like I never know what you're talking about
but
because of
like
how many
Final
anime
Fantasy,
there are.
bro, Cindy was it, bro. I was like, yes, 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 yes.
Oh, she's very fan service. I can see that for
Oh yeah,
sure.
I was like, yo, Cindy, 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 Cindy,
Cindy, just
Cindy,
nothing, just repeating her name over and over again.
Cindy.
I pray to you.
But like, let me tell you, I like the mechanic girls in some anime,
I
like
could definitely
Winry,
see that being like
my type.
your type,
Yeah,
yeah.
like Winry from Full Metal Alchemist. I absolutely loved her.
Oddly, I bet you would like do you know anything about Persona?
Yeah, I love
The
Persona.
redhead from Persona
Yeah, I
5 with the
love
big
her.
green
I
jacket. I
love
could
her
definitely see
too.
her being your type.
There was
I had
a
a boyfriend in high school who was obsessed with that character. I used to get so mad because I think at one point they bought some kind of merch of her that was like a very, it wasn't like promiscuous or anything, but it was just like a really pretty art
art.
decor thing of this character, and
But
I
you're
got
so
so
mad.
jealous because I was like, I look nothing like this character and you're absolutely obsessed with this female character, so I have an inferiority complex now because
Because of a fictional character.
yeah, I'm jealous of this fictional character that you love more than me. Cool. But that's high school, I guess.
That is high school. I did have a lot of waifus in
Yeah,
high school.
I dated that person for 3 years.
But I still love this woman.
Well, yeah. I think, oh gosh, back to like normal cartoons. I This is
Oh, I had the
probably.
crush on the cat girl from Tough Puppy.
Oh, I never.
Bro, Tough Puppy, that cat girl was something
I
else.
do remember Tough Puppy.
Tough
I
Puppy.
liked
Tough
the
Puppy.
orange guy from the Doodle Bops,
Yeah, yo, that's wild.
and I don't really remember what instrument he played, but I just liked the orange guy with the frizzy hair from Doodle Bops, and
Oh wait, I definitely have a crush. Okay, so
most My Little Pony characters.
all right, now let me tell you from like One Piece, bro. Like I know a lot of people haven't watched the show.
I don't think
And
I
it's
could crush on any character from that show. I think they're all their
They're
designs, like the art style. I just can't.
oh, it's just over time once you get it, it's like it's
Yeah.
way better. And it's like, bro, let me tell you, Robin, bro.
Oh, I've seen Robin
Bro,
before. Yeah.
she is beautiful. Both animation styles, I love Robin. I was like, yo, I love her so much. Like,
Yeah.
I need her to be the best girl.
I had like a series of time when I was like maybe 7 or 8. Oh yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, man. Like, and
When I was like
Nami,
7 or 8, where I played Fire Emblem, like I played through the game at least 8 times in the span of like 2 years. I just kept playing it on the 3DS, and I was absolutely obsessed with Fire Emblem, and I really loved like all of the characters. It's an anime game, so all of the characters are hot,
yeah,
but
like, that's Nami
specifically
too.
Chrom. Oh yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, like Nami over time gets like a huge glow up from that to
Yeah.
that. I was like, yo,
But specifically from Fire Emblem, Chrom, and then also, this is gonna sound stupid, Chrom, and then also Chrom's daughter,
whoa.
Lucina, I think her name is. They were both very pretty, and I love their dark blue hair, so I was obsessed with them as a kid.
I think a character do you love from One Piece? Her name is Yamato. And,
Yamato. I'll have to look her up later.
But you know what's cool about her?
What?
Like, for her, she technically is a transgender character.
Oh.
And, like, this is what she looks like.
Oh,
And-
I do love her.
But she goes by Odin because Odin was, like, her savior and stuff. And she followed him and wanted to become Odin herself. So her father, Kaido, refers to him as a him.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So I was like, yo, progressive dad?
That's awesome.
You would love her, absolutely.
There's a character, I don't even remember. I think it's, dang, I wish I could remember. But there's a canonically transgender character in one of the games that came out recently. But it was a character before who was just a crossdresser, and they actually, like, with this new game, they kind of updated
Everything.
they updated the backstory, so now she's
Ah.
just trans.
Okay.
Gosh, I
It's
cannot
not
remember
like
the name.
League of
It's
Legends
this
or something.
it's this really cute girl who, like, she wears, I don't know, her design is just so cute. I'll have to show you after the podcast. But
Oh god! I remind as soon as you said one character from that, I thought of High Guardian Spice. And I realized how bad that anime was.
oh yeah,
Because there's the one transgender character. I saw someone remake a scene of it, and it sounded like way better. But it's like the one character is like, how did you become? How come you were a man and then turned into a woman? Or how come you were a woman and turned into a man? I'm like, yeah.
it is Bridget from
Oh wait,
Guilty Gear.
I think I know who. Let me see if you can like. Oh yeah,
Yes.
I know.
I adore Bridget from Guilty Gear.
Like,
I
they're
think
cool,
she's so cute.
She is cool though.
I think I'm decently sure she is yes, okay. So she is canonically trans.
Oh, let me tell you, I played Cyberpunk and I watched Cyberpunk. And
Heck yeah.
I watched both of them, bro. Let me tell you, Gloria, David's mom. Oh my god, I was so in love with her.
It's always the mom characters, I swear.
Let me tell you, I'm into old women, bro. I love older women. They're
That's
just
absolutely fair.
like, like Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil. Like,
Oh, don't even bring up Lady Dimitrescu.
But
Oh god,
to be
Huntress
honestly
from
fair,
Dead
like,
by
I didn't
Daylight.
like Lady Dimitrescu as much. I liked the other woman. I think it was Beneviento. I really liked the way she
yeah.
looked. I was like, dang.
Have you
she's
seen
pretty.
You've seen Huntress from Dead by Daylight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I like her.
love Huntress.
I do like the way she looks. I'm like,
she has tantrums,
yeah.
and it's really funny because in Dead by Daylight you play as the killer and you can play as Huntress, and when she gets frustrated, oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, Gloria Martinez is something else.
But when Huntress gets frustrated, she has like tantrums as like the character has tantrums, and you can hear them when you're playing the killer. But the thing is, I make the same noises as her because I'm also like super frustrated with the game.
Yeah.
So she makes a super frustrated noise, and I'm doing it at the same time because the survivors are good at their job.
They're good at faking. Like,
Well, they're just good at, like, they loop you for just minutes on end, and then you lose the game, and she gets, like, your character gets frustrated, and you are also frustrated at that point, so.
Yeah, but I'm still going to go on, like, a Cyberpunk rant, because
Absolutely.
I love Cyberpunk. Rebecca was also another favorite. She was, like, a goblin, but I loved her.
Oh, she's cute.
But, like, she was, like, insane. Like, she shoots everyone in sight.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Regardless of anyone who's in sight.
That's just the logical thing to do.
Yeah, obviously, in Cyberpunk world, too.
I like Rebecca Chambers from Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah, Rebecca Chambers, bro.
She's very
bro,
cute.
Let me tell you, Jill Valentine, when she's... Oh, bro. I saw her in, like, Resident Evil 5, which I recently played again.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw her as the Plague Doctor. I was like, yo, that's kind of hot.
I just love Rebecca has kind of an androgynous look to her, and I like that. I think the more androgynous a character is, the more I'm attracted to them. I think the same went when I was a kid, too, because all of those Knight characters were very feminine-looking boys. So.
Very, very fair. Oh yeah, one more Pan Am, one more character from Cyberpunk, Pan Am Palmer, bro.
Ooh,
I was super in love with her.
Definitely not my type, but I for sure get it.
Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, that's kind of flames.
That's kind of flames.
It is mucho en fuego.
Anyway.
All right. So I believe that's our time up for right now. I believe we have extended our far, and I'll bring in our other co-hosts once they're done with their stuff.
Heck yeah.
So thank you for joining me.
Of course.
Say bye-bye to everyone for right now.
Goodbye.
And I shall go and bring my other co-host, Anya.
Yeah, have a good day.
Mm-hmm. All right, I've brought Anya with me today. Say hello, Anya.
Hey, everybody.
So now, all right, so we're going to try and go into human crushes. Me and B had talked about some anime crushes for a while, but we'll see if you got any human or cartoon crushes, anything you got, so throw it at me.
Okay, so cartoon, I really love the movie Treasure Planet, and I totally had a crush on Jim Hawkins when I was like 12.
Okay, that's fair.
Definitely 100%. And as far as like real people, Han Solo from Star Wars.
Oh, Han Solo?
Yeah.
You really liked Harrison Ford?
Yeah, I did. Don't judge me.
He's like, guilty as sure. Hey, I won't judge you. I watched the Star Wars Clone Wars. I'm going to tell you, I loved Ahsoka Tano.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
She was pretty. I loved her.
Yep.
Like, Star Wars is such a cool universe.
Yeah, Star Wars is really good.
Oh, you got any other crushes in Star Wars, though? Or just Han Solo? What about Luke?
I think I probably did for a little bit with Luke, but it was mainly Han.
Mainly Han?
Mainly Han, yeah.
Well, do you ever see, like, the prequels, like, with Obi-Wan and Anakin?
No, I haven't, but I really want to. Because I've heard that they're good.
Yeah, like, if you saw Ewan McGregor or Christian Hayden back in that
day,
you'd
exactly.
Be like, oh, yes,
yeah,
this is my new crush.
Yes, yeah. I've seen some pictures, so you're probably right.
Yeah, man. Like, oh, it's so crazy. Oh, let me tell you a crush I got from Billy and Mandy. I loved Mandy.
Oh, okay.
Like, let me tell you, I was in the bad girls. Like, I was in the bad girls.
I mean, Understandable.
Yeah,
They're hot.
yeah, of course. Like any other person out there would feel it's like yes, yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
absolutely.
yes, yes, yes. Oh, there. Let me tell you, in like I can't remember. Let me tell you straight up, in like Wonder Pets, I had a crush on a chick when I was a kid. Like the little chick on Wonder Pets. I was like, yo, the chick is so cool.
Yes.
Like I love her so much.
Oh.
She's so soft and cute. She's
Mhm.
adorable. So, you got anything?
Honestly, I feel like I didn't have that many crushes on like characters as a kid. Like that sounds really strange, but I don't feel like I did. Which I didn't watch a whole lot of movies.
Okay.
So
That would make sense.
yeah.
But like, if it's like you come into games too, like if you.
Oh no, I did not play any games as a kid. My mom was
Oh.
completely against it.
Now let me tell you, the childhood crushes do range from 4 to 18. So
4 to 18. Okay,
So-
18. Yeah.
So if you had a ton, like right now, I have a ton of crushes in 18, especially with anime. Ooh, I got a ton.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of people, some people would agree with my taste. They're like, yes, like these are my people.
Okay. Steve Harrington from Stranger Things.
Very fair. Like Steve Harrington is.
And
the
he has
bomb.
such a good character arc. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
not even that he's just attractive.
Yeah,
like,
man, he's just got good character.
yeah.
Man.
He has a really good character.
Okay, so after a while, I started liking Nancy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like in the beginning, like the first 2 seasons, I really liked Nancy. She was cool.
Yes.
But over some time, I really loved Will's mom, bro. I love Joyce. Like
Yes.
to me,
Joyce
bro,
is-
she was just so cool. I love.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I love her actor. I love Joyce as a character. I love the actor. She's just fantastic, and I love her. If you hear this, marry me, please. I want you to be my wife.
Yes.
But yeah, I really love Joyce. She was my like favorite character in that entire thing. Because let me tell you, I love older women, and she's up there.
Yes.
She's definitely
Absolutely.
up there. my top. Well, I had a particular crush in an anime called Black Lagoon.
Okay.
Her name was Raimi. Bro, she was the baddest bee across the lands. Like, I cannot lie to you. And she was so cool looking. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see a picture because I haven't watched that anime.
like, bro, she's so cool. And she's got some character. Like,
Oh, nice.
I definitely love her.
Yes.
I definitely love her so much, bro. She's the type of girl that like she's not the type of girl that beat you up. She would also be the type of girl that like literally kill you.
Yes.
So kind of a plus.
Yeah, of course.
But as long as I can get that character arc, that's good. Like
For sure.
It's just amazing. All right, so I talked to B about this, and I was
Yeah.
talking about Desperate Housewives, and I loved Eva Longoria. Like,
Okay.
she was a beautiful lady. And if you haven't seen like Dora the Explorer, the new movie,
Okay.
like she is Dora's mom, and I'm like,
okay.
I was like, yo, she's so beautiful.
Yes.
Like, I was like, this lady right here, like, she's not a good person in the show. She kind of is like an in between thing.
Right.
But I was like, yo, she's so beautiful. I love her so much.
Yes.
Like, I need to ask her. I need to ask her a very pertinent question. Like, she was just so cool to me.
Right.
But have you ever seen Teen Titans?
No, I haven't.
Oh, Teen Titans, man. Like, Teen Titans was something. Like, Raven made me feel some type of way. and me and B talked about it.
Oh yeah, I feel like I've heard a lot of people say that.
Yeah, Raven,
Yes,
bro. Raven.
I have.
Raven was just some type of way. She made me feel, bro.
Oh.
Okay, so there was this movie called Spy Kids that I really, really loved.
Yes.
And I loved Carmen Dia. Like, Carmen was that girl.
Oh.
Like, for every person in in Spy Kids, bro, she was like the remaining character that I really, really, really loved. And I was like, yo, she is so cool. And I love her. Like, I'm in love with the characters that if they can beat me up and they can fight, those are my type of character. Like,
Yes.
people I love. Like,
Yes.
with Street Fighter, I loved Chun-Li and Kami. Like, those were my characters. And, like, Chun-Li and... just Chun-Li and Kami were just cool characters in general. And in the new game that's out, they're still as good as ever. I just enjoy it even
Oh, heck
more.
yeah.
It's like Chun-Li was a big crush. And I bet Chun-Li was a lot of people's crushes too whenever Street Fighter first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I totally agree. Like, I totally agree.
Of course.
Like, Harry Potter. Harry Potter was, I had some good crushes in there.
Oh, yeah. Fred and George.
Oh, Fred and George?
Oh, my gosh. I love Fred and
Hey,
George.
you love the twins.
Yes.
The twins for you were it. But
Absolutely.
I think it was the crazy girl. Like, I can't remember her name now, but she was like, she was just like, she was that bat crazy. But like, she was like the
Which one?
She, it's like, which one of the crazy
Which
girls
one?
in Harry Potter? Like, it wasn't the ghost lady. I know that. I know it wasn't the ghost, but it was the Luna Lovegood. That was
Oh, I love Luna. Luna's
Luna-
awesome.
Luna was adorable.
Yes.
I loved every bit of her. She was like, this is the type of girl I would love
Yes.
just to be my friend. And
Luna
also just,
is perfect.
dang, like I love characters like this.
Mm-hmm.
Another one. Let me tell you straight up. I watched Kim Possible as a kid, and I really loved it.
Okay.
But I liked Kim Possible, but I loved Kim Possible's mom.
Oh, definitely. You're going for the moms, of course. Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, older women I'm so attracted to, like Mrs. Incredible.
Mhm.
Mrs.
Mhm.
Incredible from The Incredibles.
You
bro.
right.
It's like no one can deny that Mrs. Incredible was that type of
She is
woman.
the hot mom.
she is the Pixar mom. Bro. But like one I really and a lot of people are like, are you sure about that, friend? Was Aunt Cass from Big Hero 6, bro. Like, she was sweet. I loved her. Like, hey, not for the reasons that people go for, but she was just a cool aunt from Big Hero 6.
Gotcha.
Like, she was the the ultimate aunt right there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like she was. Oh, I loved her. He's like, you're gonna be hearing a lot of. I loved her so much in this film, and I loved her in that show. Like it's just nonstop, just all time great.
Mm-hmm.
I actually talked this with B again, and I was talking about Cyberpunk 2076. That was on Netflix recently.
Yeah.
And I had the three crushes on the girls: Lucy, Gloria, David's mom, and the little gremlin Rebecca. Like those were my crushes.
Oh.
Because I love the gremlin type characters. Like they're just so unique in my eyes, and I just love them.
Yeah.
Now I wanna at least try to get into some anime because I bet you haven't seen a lot of anime.
I haven't actually. I've seen Death Note.
Who'd you like in Death Note?
Oh, I love Death Note.
Who'd you like? Did you like L or Light? Light's the brown hair guy. And
Yeah.
L was the black haired guy.
They both were really good characters, but I mean, I liked L better, I would say.
Because the good guy reason.
Yeah, I mean,
L was quirky.
yes. He was really smart.
Yeah, L was that quirky guy. I loved that one of the scenes in Death Note was like, yo, I'm going to put this camera in a chip bag and then eat the potato chip out of the bag and then continue writing like I'm eating a potato chip and writing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
Yes.
what was the point of that?
That was a really good show though.
It was, man. Like I actually
I didn't finish it. I got like
because
no spoilers, but I got a pretty decent way into it, and then like certain things happened. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'm quitting.
I don't know why else I would be watching this exactly.
Yeah, like, it's like weird. Oh, let me tell you, Gravity Falls.
Okay, I've heard that that's really good.
Yeah, Gravity Falls was that show. Like, I loved Wendy. Like, she's so cool. I love her. Like,
Is that an anime or is that?
She's a cartoon called Gravity Falls.
Okay.
Wendy Corduroy. She is like her father's a lumberjack, and she's like the coolest person in that show besides like a lot of other characters, but she's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
she's like the coolest girl.
I got you. I know who this is.
Yeah, Mabel was my other crush. Like she's one of the main protagonists too, and I I really love her. She's adorable in like every sense of the right. Like anything she does is like cutesy cute, bro. Like, and
Yep.
it's also just randomness that I really like. Okay, so one I hope you know it was like regular show.
Mm-hmm.
Like I loved Eileen. Like,
Okay.
She was small, adorable, smart, and definitely lethal in some sense. But I really loved Eileen. Eileen was I stand for Eileen.
Yes.
She was the queen. I was like, oh, Eileen, my queen. that was my entire thing with that. You got any more crushes you got for me?
No, that's it. Because, like I said, I didn't watch any. I rarely watch TV.
All right.
So,
That's fair enough, though. So that's it for childhood crushes for my podcast today. I hope you enjoyed our wacky tastes and our wacky inflatable tastes,
Yes.
and some of our curious strengths that you guys may like out there. So I hope you enjoy. Stay classy. If you want to follow my YouTube, it's generic. And if you'd like to follow anyone else from Anya and Bees, I will send the information in my podcast below. So
Heck yeah.
have a good one, guys. Say goodbye, Anya. For now.
bye, everybody.
All right, and that is it for today on Generics Podcast. Sponsored by nobody, because I have no sponsors. All right, bye-bye, everyone. Have a good day. Do-do-do-do-do-do.